Jungkook ready to steal the world stage 2026? Is this BTS's biggest tour ever? Could this be the moment that defines the future of K-pop forever? With BTS announcing their global world tour spanning 2026 and 2027, fans across the globe are asking the same question. Is Jungkook about to become the ultimate spotlight of this historic journey? The excitement is palpable, the speculation rampant, and the anticipation nearly unbearable. Armies, whether in Jakarta, New York, or Paris, are already counting the days, tickets, and heartbeats. But what makes this tour so extraordinary? And why does Jungkook seem destined to steal the show at every stop? On January 13th, 2026, Bigot Music sent shockwaves through the music industry with a single post on X, formerly Twitter. The announcement of the BTS World Tour was not just another tour update, it was a clarion call to millions. The official poster featured all 7 members, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, with elegant handwritten names over a striking white and red background, an aesthetic choice that immediately captivated the internet. Fans were quick to notice the iconic red circle, a nod to BTS's enduring brand identity under HYB and Bigot Music. Within hours, the post amassed over 26 million views, signaling the beginning of what could be the most monumental K-pop event in history. But while every member is an icon in their own right, all eyes and tweets seem to be on Jungkook. Known for his powerhouse vocals, flawless dance moves, and charismatic presence, the Golden Magne has evolved from a beloved trainee into a global superstar whose influence transcends music. Social media exploded with predictions. Will Jungkook emerge as the focal point of the tour, the magnetic center drawing fans to every city? Or will the chemistry among BTS members remain the ultimate spectacle, where no single individual outshines the rest? The tour itself is nothing short of epic. Spanning continents, it kicks off in Goyang, South Korea on April 9th, 2026, before heading to Tokyo, Busan, Kaohsiung, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Jakarta, Melbourne, Sydney, and Hong Kong. North America will witness BTS in Tampa, El Paso, Mexico City, Stanford, Las Vegas, East Rutherford, Foxborough, Baltimore, Arlington, Toronto, Chicago, and Los Angeles. South America follows with Bogota, Lima, Santiago, Buenos Aires, and Sao Paulo. Europe isn't left out, with stops in Madrid, Brussels, London, Munich, and Paris. And fans are already speculating. Could additional stops in Japan, the Middle East, and other regions be announced in 2027? The anticipation is more than logistical, it's emotional. For ARMY in Jakarta, December 26th to 27th, 2026, is more than a concert. It's a moment to celebrate together after years of waiting, after hiatuses and solo projects, and after a pandemic that paused global touring. Social media reflects this fervor. Fans from Latin America, Japan, Argentina, and everywhere in between flood the announcement with expressions of joy, disbelief, and sheer excitement. Replies like, "I will be at BTS concert," or "Latino Americana present Dios MIO," reveal a universal truth. BTS is not just a band, it's a movement. But what does all this mean for Jungkook specifically? Observers note his unique ability to command attention without overshadowing his bandmates. On stage, he blends technical precision with raw emotion, creating moments that fans describe as magical or life-changing. Could this tour elevate him to a level comparable to international pop icons? And beyond the performance, there's the question of narrative. Will BTS continue to function as a unit of 7 equals, or will Jungkook's rising prominence spark conversations about individual stardom versus group synergy? Historical context adds layers to this speculation. BTS has always balanced global fame with personal artistry, often emphasizing teamwork and shared storytelling. Yet Jungkook's individual trajectory, his record-breaking streaming numbers, fashion influence, and social media engagement suggests he might be the natural fulcrum of attention in this new era. Fans and media alike are wondering, is this intentional, or is it simply a byproduct of his talent and timing? The anticipation surrounding the tour is also strategic. Big Hit Music has maintained a careful drip of information, releasing venue cities and dates, but leaving ticketing details and full production announcements for later. This has created a perfect storm of speculation, social media trends, and fan engagement. Will Jungkook's performances be the primary draw, or will surprise collaborations, new songs, and production innovations ensure that the entire group shares the limelight equally? Fans have already begun to theorize. Some point to his solo tracks and live performances as evidence that Jungkook is ready to headline large-scale productions with minimal support. Others highlight his interactions with other members on stage as proof that BTS's chemistry will make every concert a collective masterpiece, regardless of individual spotlight. Could both predictions be correct, creating a dynamic where Jungkook shines brightly while still harmonizing perfectly with his brothers? This tour isn't just about music, it's a cultural phenomenon. Every city stop carries significance, from South Korea's hometown pride to Jakarta's enthusiastic embrace, to Los Angeles's global media exposure. Each performance is not merely a concert, but an event likely to dominate news cycles, social media, and streaming platforms worldwide. And yet, the question lingers: will Jungkook's presence on stage dominate headlines and conversation in ways that redefine K-pop touring? Experts in entertainment marketing suggest the 2026 to 2027 tour could redefine global music promotion. Jungkook, with his unique appeal to diverse demographics, from teenage armies to longtime fans and casual listeners, may act as the linchpin in BTS's worldwide strategy. His ability to draw attention while maintaining artistic integrity positions him as both a marketing asset and a symbol of contemporary pop excellence. Could this be why fans describe the upcoming tour as the most anticipated concert series in music history? Adding to the intrigue is the timing of the tour. Occurring after a hiatus and solo activities, BTS's return as a complete group carries high stakes. Fans are questioning whether Jungkook, as the most prominent figure among them, will be able to balance the expectations of millions while honoring the collaborative essence of BTS. Could this duality, individual magnetism within group cohesion, be the defining story of 2026? From Jakarta to Tokyo, New York to Paris, armies are preparing to witness history. Social media trends are already forming, hashtags are climbing, and fan accounts are strategizing ticketing campaigns. This is more than anticipation. It is a phenomenon of collective obsession. And at the center of this, all roads seem to lead to Jungkook. Could Jungkook's performances during this tour become case studies in stagecraft and audience engagement? Will the 2026 to 2027 BTS World Tour surpass all previous records in attendance, viewership, and social impact? Will Jungkook emerge not only as the golden magne, but as a global ambassador for a new era of K-pop dominance? While no one can answer these questions definitively yet, one thing is certain: anticipation is at its peak. Fans, media, and industry insiders alike are holding their breath, speculating on every move, every announcement, every social media tease. The countdown to April 9th, 2026 has begun, and with it, the world is poised to witness whether Jungkook truly can steal the stage, or if BTS, as a collective force, will remind everyone why they became legends in the first place. So, are you ready to witness history? Will Jungkook shine alone, or will the unity of BTS create a spectacle no single member could achieve on their own? As the tour approaches, one thing is undeniable: 2026 is set to be a year where BTS, and especially Jungkook, will dominate conversations, headlines, and hearts around the world. The countdown is on. The tickets are limited, and the questions are endless. Will Jungkook truly become the global stage stealer? Will BTS deliver the largest, most unforgettable tour in history? Only time and a series of electrifying performances across 5 continents will tell. As fans scroll through their feeds, a single question dominates their minds: what will Jungkook do next? The Golden Magne's every move has been dissected, analyzed, and celebrated for over a decade, but 2026 feels different. This is not just another BTS comeback. This is the group returning at the peak of their artistic and global influence. And Jungkook, with his magnetic presence, is positioned at the center of it all. Could this tour redefine what it means to be a global pop icon in the post-pandemic era? Social media has already set the stage for what might become one of the most talked about moments in music history. Twitter threads, Instagram reels, and TikTok clips speculate endlessly about potential stage setups, costume changes, and surprise collaborations. Jungkook's fans, fondly called Jungkook stans, are particularly vocal, sharing theories about his solo performances during the tour. Will he debut new tracks? Could there be special stages highlighting his signature vocals and dance skills? And what about the possibility of unreleased songs that have been hinted at in interviews and social media teasers? The anticipation is not just in the digital realm. Venues across the globe are preparing for what could be unprecedented demand. Jakarta, for example, is slated for a two-day extravaganza on December 26th to 27th, 2026. Local promoters are already signaling that these shows could surpass any previous record attendance for international acts in Indonesia. Hotels, transportation, and city services are bracing for an influx of armies from across Asia. But beyond logistics, the question remains: what will the experience be like inside the arena when Jungkook steps onto the stage? Jungkook's rise to prominence in the group has been steady but unstoppable. Starting as a shy trainee with remarkable talent, he has evolved into a performer whose presence can electrify an entire stadium. His ability to combine technical precision with emotional delivery makes every song a potential viral moment. Could this tour see Jungkook breaking new ground, not just in performance but in cultural influence, fashion, and global trends? Observers are already drawing comparisons to Western pop legends, debating whether his impact could match that of icons like Justin Bieber or Shawn Mendes in their peak touring years. And yet, despite the focus on Jungkook, BTS remains a unit of 7, each member bringing unique strengths. RM's intellectual lyricism, Jin's vocal clarity, Suga's rap mastery, J-Hope's energetic performances, Jimin's emotional connection, and V's visual storytelling all weave into a narrative that has captivated millions. Will Jungkook's spotlight enhance the group dynamic, or could it unintentionally overshadow his bandmates? Armies are watching closely, hoping for a balance that celebrates individual brilliance while honoring collective harmony. The tour scale is staggering. Tens of cities across multiple continents, from the Americas to Asia, Europe, and Australia, mean that BTS is literally circling the globe. For Jungkook, this is an opportunity to connect with fans on a massive scale, reinforcing his reputation as a performer who can adapt to any audience, culture, or venue size. Could his ability to command attention across diverse cultural contexts become a case study for global pop success? Analysts suggest that this tour might set new standards for international artist engagement, with Jungkook at the epicenter of this evolution. Fans are also buzzing about potential surprise elements during the concerts. Social media speculation points to possible duets, collaborations with local artists in each city, and even unique setlists tailored for specific countries. Will Jungkook's solo moments incorporate these surprises, offering a blend of familiarity and innovation? Could these elements transform the tour from a series of performances into an immersive cultural phenomenon? Fashion is another arena where Jungkook has already made a mark. His influence extends beyond music, shaping trends and driving engagement with luxury brands. Will his outfits during the 2026 to 2027 tour create viral fashion moments? Could each stage costume become a talking point, inspiring fans to emulate his style and boosting the global reach of brands associated with him? The convergence of music, fashion, and social media creates an unprecedented ecosystem where Jungkook's influence is both immediate and far-reaching. Then there's the emotional aspect. For many armies, BTS is more than a band. It is a source of comfort, identity, and community. The return of the group as a complete unit, with Jungkook at the forefront, has ignited anticipation that borders on frenzy. Fans share stories of how BTS's music has shaped their lives, and the thought of seeing Jungkook live, vocal perfection, intricate dance moves, and authentic charisma is almost too powerful to contain. Could these concerts become transformative experiences, not just entertainment, but moments of collective emotional catharsis? The media is already drawing attention to what is being dubbed the Jungkook effect. Reports highlight his social media influence, streaming numbers, and cross-cultural appeal. Could this tour cement his status as the most influential member in terms of global reach, while still celebrating the group's collective legacy? The world is watching, analyzing every teaser, every statement, and every performance clip leading up to the tour. And yet, the biggest question remains: will JUNGKOOK steal the spotlight, or will BTS shine collectively, proving once again that the magic lies in 7 members moving in perfect synergy? Fans are torn, eager to see individual brilliance and group unity coexist. Early reactions suggest that both might happen, moments of solo genius intertwined with full group performances that leave audiences breathless.